We started our relationship with RichRelevance in 2013, and initially of recommendations. It worked very well for us, gained early traction with customers. About 13% of our sales on the web are through recommendations. So we realised that had relevance to our customers and resonance to our customers, so we decided to integrate that into relevant touch points. So Max is what we call Monsoon Accessorize Extended. It's an internal project name. What it does, it's an assisted sale tablet. We use iPads in 102 stores in the UK. And what we do on the assisted sale tablets, we do effectively 3 possible scenarios. One is a very simple extended aisle sale. So a customer comes in, product isn't available in that store in the size or in the particular product category, and you can buy that very simply online. The second potential scenario is the product's in that store and you can do a simple till transaction on that device. The third possible scenario is that the product is available in another UK store, and again you can process it through on the same device. What's neat about the solution is that's all integrated into one basket. Yeah, so you can do all 3 of those scenarios in one basket with the customer. What we learned quite early is as we launched this into our stores, so we've got quite a big UK estate. We've got about 300 stores, like Monsoon Accessorize. 100 of those have got this device running in the stores. We've got a plan to extend that to 180 next year. We realised that actually the product knowledge of our store teams around wardrobe building wasn't as mature as perhaps we would like it to be. So we saw an opportunity to use RichRelevance to help our store teams drive incremental sales with our customers. So as they were going through this assisted sale transaction with the customers, we could help the customers by understanding how you can build a wardrobe around the particular product the customer is interested in. What's also quite interesting is when we look at returns, so this is physical returns coming back as a result of those transactions. Returns for this Max transaction as such is about 1/3, again, less than we see on a typical online transaction. So typically online you see about between 35 and 40% returns. On a Max transaction, so assisted sale tablet in store, typically you see about 11%. So it's quite interesting. It's quite a profitable sale, obviously to a loyal customer, and we're driving multiples, incrementals there. And certainly it can be no harm having the recommendations on there. So we've seen that as quite a success. Linked to that is obviously eReceipts. eReceipts are becoming increasingly popular. We give the customer options with eReceipts. Meaning you either have an eReceipt, you don't. We think that's appropriate for a customer, particularly when they're giving across valuable data. In this example, an email address, and it's got to deliver value, so why give up this data? So what we decided to do, again, in a relatively early stage of this, we know who the customer is. We thought, well, rather than just issue an e-receipt, we should issue it and giving value back to the customer. So giving them recommendations, quite simply. So we saw the opportunity again with the RichRelevance team, and we decided to include recommendations on there. So what's the advantage of this? The simple advantage is what's the open rate? The average open rate in an email is about 19%. Yeah? From the emails that we're sending, e-receipt emails that we're sending through, we get an open rate of about 63%, which is very, very high. Yeah? It's extremely high open rate. Yeah? So that's good in itself. The other interesting one is the click-through rates. Yeah? So typical click-through rate we have on an email, anywhere between 2 and 3%, approximately anywhere between 2 and 3%. As a standard email from our website. When you, on these particular e-receipts, we're getting a click-through rate of 9%, so 3 times. So would suggest that the data we're sending in that receipt is particularly engaged with the customer. So those 2 initiatives, as I said, we've grown as a result of the experience of the initial recommendations and working closely with the RichRelevance team.